the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle made after a solid gain. The spot the ball for 31.
This defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain. Important second down play coming up. We'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offensive rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. Try to creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Trying to run it, it's Martin. Through the defender. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-goal situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
And they don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. What a move, breaking ankles, and no shot to bring him down. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That one play has flipped field position. First down, the opponent's 44. Dropping back, it's Moore. Drop over the middle, it's low. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Ducks are in the red zone.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle.
Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. That's midfield. Now the 40. The 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play to take away and a huge gain on the return. Wow.
What a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Texas.
Bringing it out, it's McClellan. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Texas. 21, Texas.
Bringing it out, it's McClellan. But he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. He's going to score.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And to start the drive, the pitch throw to the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Gets into space at the 50. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Gives it to the back. First down, looking for more now. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Longhorns are going to cash in here in the red zone. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But a fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Going to score, they'll run it to the left side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down his ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas. Texas.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to pass. It's Moore. With the catch, it's low. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Looking to throw yet again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Breaks free. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Has the first down and more. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Getting set. Here's second down. On the ground, it's Baxter. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Can he make it to the marker? And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. He moves the ball to the 1, 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's McClellan. They'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's low. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. No huddle now for the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts them in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Oregon. A great catch and run for 6.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
35, Oregon, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Finding space at the 20. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. The comeback is on. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Bringing it out, it's Baxter. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. their way on the field. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tailback with another carry. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off, and it's nice positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Murphy. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The Longhorns churn out another first down. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8. Ball handed off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punch it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. The shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They stop in, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28. Texas.
Bringing it out, it's McClellan. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pressure is coming. Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Moore. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick throw to the left side. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over two.
Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. The defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. On the run, it's Baxter. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant all.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. To the air. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Second down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. The 50. Inside the 40. At the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Texas. A great return as the defense comes up with a huge takeaway and score. Building on the lead now. A playoff victory so close they can taste it.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab down the middle. It's low. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. New set of downs after that completion. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Fights through the tackler. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Makes the grab. It's low. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
So the misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. To throw, it's Moore. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, what a grab! And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a 1st down and goal.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Ducks!
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this, and it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run.
And he will be sacked trying to throw on the final play. The defense with a consolation sack to finish this off.